Hey guys, Drano Zero. Let's do some more fancy cooking. So fancy cooking with Jano. Here we go. Alrighty, what we got here? We got big spaghetti stock pot, half full of water, warming up. I'm gonna get it to a boil. We've got a little stainless steel mixing bowl. It's got 2 bags of milk chocolate chips in it, and we've got a half a cup of hot chocolate. That is actually lukewarm chocolate right now. So hot chocolate mix anyway. So this, by the way, is a double boiler. Now that that's getting hot and steaming, we're going to put this bowl on top of the pot. And a double boiler is, yeah, it's just a bowl on top of a pot with boiling water in it. And really slowly, I'm going to heat these up and start melting them. And once they start melting, then I'll get back with you. And we'll go to the next step. Take another metal mixing bowl if you have it, and throw it in the freezer, and I'll show you why in a little bit. So I'll get right back with you. Okay guys, we are just now getting to where the chocolate is starting to melt. You can see it there sticking to the bottom of the bowl. It's starting to melt. So we are now going to take our half a cup of lukewarm hot chocolate, and we're going to pour it right in there with the chocolate. And we're going to keep melting. So we're going to get it melted, and I'll get right back with you. Okay guys, whenever it gets to about this consistency here, it's real shiny. It's almost all melted. There may be just a couple of little lumps left in there, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and pull this off of the heat right now and just set it onto the countertop here on a towel. And it'll go ahead and the residual heat will go ahead and keep melting all the rest of it. So give it a couple more quick stirs. And now we go to work on making whipped cream. So let's get it set up for that, and I'll get right back with you. Alright, we're going to make now just your standard basic whipped cream. There's lots of videos out there about how to make whipped cream. This is how I do it. I take the frozen mixing bowl that I had in the freezer. It's now chilled. I don't know why. It just works better when everything stays cold. So in here I have 3 cups of heavy whipping cream that goes into the frozen bowl. You can make it to taste however you like it, however sweet you like it or so. We are using right about a half a cup of sugar, and we're going to use about that much vanilla extract. So like I say, this is all, you can do it all to your own taste. Make it how you like it. If you like it a little bit sweeter, put a little bit more sugar in. Now we get our hand mixer out, just regular old beaters. We're going to start off slow to get everything kind of mixed up good, get some air bubbles going. Once you see it start getting some good air bubbles going on in there, and it starts getting just a little bit thicker, you can feel it with your beater. About like that. Make sure everything's good and aerated. Now that it looks like that, crank your beater all the way up. Well, I don't have any way to fast forward this, so I'm just going to stop until this will be done. This will take a couple more minutes of whipping like this. And then once it's all said and done, I'm through whipping. I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, you can see they're starting to tighten up. It takes a little bit of work to do, a little bit of mixing, a little bit of beating, about 5 minutes or so with a hand mixer. If you have a stand mixer, go for that. But you want to whip this cream up until you get soft peaks, about like that. See how the peak kind of folds over and it goes down. Am I even looking in the camera here? Yeah. All right. You see how the peak kind of, whenever you dip it in there and you pull it up, how the peak kind of droops. That's a soft peak. That's about what we want for what we're making. Now we can get rid of this. We slide over here. We get our bowl of chocolate, melted chocolate. Give it a quick stir in here. That's the reason why we added the hot chocolate to the chocolate, was to give it more liquid, to keep it in a melted stage like this here. So now all I'm gonna start doing is taking some of the whipped cream that we just made and starting to fold it into the chocolate mixture. You don't want to stir it, you want to fold it. Folding means you take your spatula, you put it into your bowl, and you just bring it up and over like that. You're just going to fold it into the chocolate mixture. We're going to mix this up, and then we're going to take about 1/3 more of the whipped cream, and we're just going to keep stirring and keep folding, not stirring, sorry. I'm sliding off the camera here. You can see that the chocolate color is already starting to lighten, and that's what you want. We get to about here or so. Now we're going to get in and get some more of our whipped cream mix, about another 1/3, and then we're going to fold this in. The reason you don't want to mix is because you want to keep as much of the air in the whipped cream as you can, because all whipped cream is fat that's been sweetened with the sugar, that's been blown into bubbles, which is the cream. That's pretty much all you're doing when you're whipping cream, is you're just blowing a whole bunch of beans of little bubbles into the fat molecules of the cream. Keep folding it in. We're going to get a little bit more of the whipped cream. And you will have your chocolate, fancy chocolate mousse, hillbilly style. So there you go. I like to leave mine where you can see that tell that there's whipped cream left in there. You may not use all of your whipped cream. You may use every bit of your whipped cream. Like I say, it's personal flavor, personal preference. And then you can serve this like we do around here with well, with the bowl and the spatula. Or you can serve this in, as my friend Greg likes to say, Mr. Moving On Greg, he likes to say, you know, you can serve it in your fancy goblets, whatever a goblet is. I mean, who the hell even has a goblet anymore in this day and age, Greg? So there you go. Hopefully you guys can see that and see how good that is. And oh, I dipped my finger in it. That is awesome, awesome stuff, y'all. Crazy easy to do. It just takes a little bit of time, a couple bags of chocolate chips and some heavy whipping cream, and you can make good stuff for your kids. I think all this together probably cost me maybe $4. and we're going to get some really good yummy dessert served in our fancy goblets. Hello? Okay. Alright guys, if I can do it, you can do it. Y'all have a good evening. Thanks for watching. God bless. The end. Buzz, the end.